It takes all of us to be able to come together, to be able to move forward God's kingdom. Every person, we want to see God's kingdom grow. We want to see God's kingdom grow beyond our borders. We want to see God's kingdom grow beyond our walls here. And we want to see God's kingdom grow beyond ourselves. God is calling for us to do is to be able to change our hearts, that we wouldn't give to something, but we would give from something. And that from would be from a generous heart that only God can change.
Looking back on all that God has done during this past year has totally exceeded our expectations. Because of the faithfulness of the people here at Pathway Church, there have been more than 7,000 hours of volunteer work done right here in our local community. And not only are we involved right here in Wichita and in greater Sedgwick County, we're also involved with more than 20 ministry partners all over the world. Because of your generosity, the gospel is reaching out in holistic ways to people everywhere. We're seeing hundreds of churches being planted and literally thousands of people's lives being transformed. When local churches, including Pathway, are seen as life centers where transformation happens through the power of Jesus Christ, it's not just about the hereafter, it's about eternal life now. You see, when we follow Jesus in community for others, the work of God's kingdom accelerates. God is doing phenomenal things in places that you and I may never go, and in lives of people that we may never see this side of heaven. This shows us what happens when we don't just go to church, but instead, we are the church. Right here in our neighborhoods and in our local community, God is opening up avenues to be able to connect people to Jesus and to help them become His fully devoted followers. Because of your generosity in this past year, we've seen God do amazing things in our midst. In this next year, as God provides, we'll build and move into a brand new facility for our Goddard campus. We'll also provide for some upgrades at the Westlink campus. Why do we do all this? Because in spite of all the negative things that are happening in this world, God's kingdom is moving forward in unprecedented ways. Our Accelerate initiative is all about providing resources so that we can move forward as God directs. We're on a mission to see lives transformed through the life-changing message of Jesus. People here and around the world are desperate. Lives are in the balance. We have the good news that can bring hope and can bring healing, but it will take all of us. And just like Nehemiah said, we're on a great project and we can't come down.